Hello, sports fans. Ralph Luck here, coming to you from lying in my bed with Ninja over my legs, and wanted to give you a quick update. I've got a couple of great videos coming out that I'm editing now. Yes, I'm actually editing. And sorry about, that's terrible. Chapped lips in the cold. Terrible. You want to have chapstick, which I didn't. Otherwise, your lip cracks, and that's what happens. So I highly recommend in the cold getting chapstick. Anyway, I'm here with Ninja on my legs. She's the co-pilot. So unfortunately, nobody but me to film this. And I got the generator running. Even though I'm at 80% battery, I just like to top it off for a half hour or so at night just to have a full battery when I go to bed. And I got the heater set on 60. It's running right now, so that means it was a little below 60, which is great because it's like 35 outside. So I wanted to give you an update. I've got some great videos coming. One is going to be a great one. I know I did the smoking a turkey in the forest for Thanksgiving with Daniel, my buddy, my campfire buddy. And I shot another one of him in segments that I'm editing of him making a ham with pineapple, maraschino cherries, brown sugar, just delicious. I'm not a ham guy, but man, I'd eat that all day and night for a week. At least. And so he made also a ham and a crock pot in the forest in an RV. So I'm finishing editing that. I'm excited to show you. And I've got a couple of other little snippets of videos from around Thanksgiving and in the forest that I'm going to be putting out. But I wanted to give you an update. So it was starting to get pretty darn cold, 25 degrees at night in the forest with a high of like 45. So I moved further south. We all came to Camp Verde in Arizona, which is like 45 minutes south. The gang all ate a buffet at the casino they have there. I haven't heard back if it was good or not, but I'm expected it probably was pretty decent. And I worked on my battery, which I'll tell you about in a moment, on the RV. And then I came about 10 miles south as I was heading to Cordis Lakes. Cordis Lakes is a little tiny town, has like a market, has a Love's and a Pilot, which are great for nomadics like me because I could dump my tanks, fill up on water, get fuel, get propane, do all the stuff I need. And then 3 miles south of that, closer to Phoenix, where it's a few degrees warmer from here. Maybe about another 5 degrees warmer, since it's like 22 miles south. There's BLM land, which is free dispersed camping for up to 14 days, Bureau of Land Management. But after I got about 10 miles, it was Sunday, Thanksgiving Day weekend ending, and it was car after car after car. There was no spots. I was in the right lane being slow in the RV, got behind a semi, and for 10 miles, there was not an opening. It was just car after car after car. And I just, with my PTSD, I just got too frazzled and said, I'm pulling over. And I used iOverlander, which is a great app. I, as an iPhone, Overlander, iOverlander. So I used that to find a couple of spots that people had said, hey, I pulled off here in the state land, and hey, this is great, and this was a rocky road, and here was the Wi-Fi. So I pulled off the freeway, came down one paved road, goes to a city called Prescott, or if you're from Arizona, you call it Prescott, because that's the proper pronunciation. But most people pronounce it Prescott. So one road is paved to Prescott, and the other is dirt in forest land, in state land where I'm at. And I'm about 70 miles north of Phoenix right now. And, I've got decent water, fuel, propane, everything that I need to last me a week or two. And I was pulling over here just for a night. And then I thought, well, I'm enjoying the scenery. Ninja loves running around outside. Why not stay a few more nights? So tonight's night 2 that we're staying here. And I'll probably stay another 1, 2, 3, 4 nights. That's the thing about nomadic life, is I can do what I want. And so it's pretty nice. It's a lot warmer, at least 10 degrees warmer than the cold forest, just 30, 40 miles north near Flagstaff. And I'm itching my way towards Phoenix because my end goal is, after a couple weeks here in Cordes Lakes, I'm going to be going to BLM land just north of Anthem, which is a little city just north of Phoenix, just on the top of Phoenix. And I'll stay there for a couple weeks. And then, boom, December 23rd, I'm going to be in, oh yeah, that's terrible. You don't want chapped lips and a cold sore. But hey, lucky I'm out here in the middle of nowhere except with people like you. So hopefully you'll forgive my ugly appearance, which is pretty prominent in every video. But I had a great time on Thanksgiving. I hope you all did too. I was blessed this year to spend it with a lot of guys and girls and a kid that were all fabulous. They just were always like, are you hungry? Do you want a beer? Are you thirsty? Do you need water? Let's pick up trash. We went shooting out in the forest, which is perfectly legal. And Lisa, I think, was the top pro. Congratulations, Lisa, if you watch this. And so I'm slowly making my way. So December 23rd, I'll pull into my camping buddy's place, Rojo, with his wife, Lisa. I've got the car connected right now. And I'll spend a couple of days over Christmas there. And then I'll be heading to Quartzsite, where I've never been. And I'll definitely make sure I'm filming there. I might throw in a video tomorrow of where I'm at. It's not exactly exciting, but I might give you just a quick 360 tour of where I'm currently at. The road coming in wasn't bad, but then when I pulled off the main road to the spot I'm in now, I did bottom out with my car trailer, towing my car. The tow dolly tows the front 2 wheels off the ground. And I pulled in. There was somebody like 100 yards away. I could barely see him. But then the weird thing was, yesterday afternoon, I get a guy that pulls in with his trailer right in between the 2 of us. And I'm like, really, dude? There's all this open area. But, so I'm not really on total flat surface, but it's pretty close. And I'm going to enjoy a couple of nights here. Again, I've got, I think ice is my main concern. My automatic ice maker broke over a month ago, I think. I don't know if I mentioned that. So, and then one of my ice trays broke. So I'm down to one little tiny ice tray. So I've got about a quarter bag of ice that'll last me another night, maybe 2. But basically, once that ice is gone, that's definitely when I'm headed into Cordes Lake to the Love's travel station. And again, I'll dump my tanks, fill up on water at the Pilot, because Love's doesn't have water, but the Pilot does. And fill up on gas, fill up on propane, dump my trash, and things like that. And then I'll spend a week or 2 in Cordes Lakes. I'll definitely post a video of that. And that's my cue. The heater just went off, which means it's 60 degrees, nice and toasty. Only had to run it for 20 minutes. I had my dinner, to let you know. If I could not have to cook, that's how I like to have my meals. I know, I'm lazy. I will be doing some cooking videos on cast iron skillets, although there's one person out there that didn't like my cast iron corn on the cob. Apparently, or no, he didn't like my steak because I added A1 sauce, and he said never add A1 sauce to a good piece of meat, because it was a ribeye, even though it was a little thin ribeye. And I think he didn't like the way I cleaned my cast iron skillet. Well, lo siento means I'm sorry in Spanish. And the way I clean it, seems to work well. It's what other YouTubers do. It's not perfect, but it's quick and easy. Heat up oil, wipe it out with a paper towel. It works for me. So with all that being said, I hope you're caught up. I hope you like this video. Give it a thumbs up if you do. If you're not already a subscriber, please subscribe. You'll get alerts if you hit the little subscribe and then the little bell all the way at the top, the little black bell. You'll get an alert anytime I post a new video, which is once or twice a week, sometimes 3 times, depending on how quick and short it is. And I always try to show Ninja in the video. So I'm going to say goodbye. Let me give you Ninja here. Bear with me. There she is, on my legs. Say hi, Ninja. And with that, I'll bid you all adieu. And again, I hope you all had a great Thanksgiving, because I know I did with all these friends out there. It was fantastic. Bye-bye.